Hello, everyone. I'm a little dinosaur. Dano. Our topic this time is preparation for a role play. You want to do a good role play. Preparation is essential, especially if you're not with your partner. Beginners who have had a good role-playing experience. It doesn't have to be about props. It can also be mental preparation. First of all, what about number 1? You need to find the scene that excites your brain. This is very, very important. Here are some works I recommend you to see. Whether it's film or television, or a subtle erotic scene in literary and artistic works. Find the scenes that make you want them, and write it down. Try putting on a show with your partner. Then, you and your partner have an endless library of material. You worried you're not gonna have fun? Generally, we think of it as boys seem to be more interested in developing new sexual experiences. But, in fact, from the structure of our brains, girls have higher associative abilities, and the more imaginative one. And what happens most often is that a lot of girls have sex. Imagination seems to be in short supply. It is more likely that he lacked courage. Far from playing out the innate advantages of the female brain. Here's why it's important. Most girls' knowledge of related works. There are simply too few. And those who have been reading since their teens. Most of the boys. We lost in the first half of the game. But it doesn't matter. The creator is on your side. As of today, look at the world with erotic eyes. Find your burning point. You can also use meditation. Listen to music and imagine at least 20 erotic scenes. Recorded. Be sure to exhaust all your imagination. That's when you find out. I had so many of them. Material that can be used for role-playing. The second point to prepare for is you need to communicate skillfully with your partner. A lot of girls are asking for sex or advice. There are a lot of concerns or worry that they're not being reserved enough to be considered a slut, or worry about damaging their partner's self-esteem, causing a rift in the relationship. Actually, girls don't have to. For this traditional image and relationship. And put myself down. Of course, you don't have to tell me the method. Use some form of venting to communicate between the speaker and the listener. It's easy to be biased. We've collected a case of this before. The girl is very dry, said to the boyfriend. I'm not having enough sex with you. I didn't experience an orgasm. You should improve. The boyfriend was very angry. He didn't understand what was wrong with girls. Ask a girl herself also say do not know. Just not satisfied. He doesn't even have a clue how to improve it. And the words of this girl. It's like accusing the boys. No consideration for the girl's feelings. Only know how to enjoy themselves. It's easy for us to throw our words at someone else. But let the sentence have the desired impact. It's not that simple. He's your best actor. Isn't it worth your thoughtful invitation? You can say, honey, gently. There was a movie last I saw. A scene from it. I'd love to do that with you. I wonder if we could try. At this point, you're just suggesting a new direction. Instead of bringing up bad behavior in the past. You can also compliment and seduce the other person. And she said to him like, honey, the last time I saw the protagonist in the movie do so and so. Things are sexy. I thought of you right away. You must be a bad influence on me. Always let me think of these astringent things. I don't care. I have to live out my fantasy. I want to make amends. Before the third role play. Here's what you need to do. Design scenario. Finalize the main process. Any smooth performance requires design in advance. Rehearse in advance. Even a professional actor. It also needs to be thoroughly studied and rehearsed to be able to deliver a real and moving performance. There is also a lot of improvisation in role-playing. But determine a general main flow. It would really help the plot along. So it's recommended. Discuss the direction of the plot with your partner beforehand. And the props you need. This process can also be presented in a very emotional way. This is where you can express your audacious fantasies or proposal and understand the other person's preferences and acceptance level. I recommend that you prepare 2 scripts. One is the main scenario that you and your partner agree on. The other set is some of your own little surprises in the details. Not telling your partner in advance. It could be a bold line from a boy's fantasy. Let's say the CEO needs to do the following. And then he winks. It can also be pearl T-pants hidden under a Western dress. And this kind of co-planning. The process of co-completing and co-improving the script. It's also a great way to increase intimacy. The 4th point we need to prepare for is get rid of any obstacles to your story. A common problem for starting players is this. You wanted to be the sexy, powerful Mr. and Mrs. Smith. But I can't stop laughing. That's where the script comes in. Couples rehearse in advance. A commitment to our own people. And one that doesn't matter. Let's keep this cool. Another common problem is one side is bold against the other. Acting out of character to show surprise. Like when you walk out in your school clothes. The other side looked at it and felt very sudden. Straight guys might say it with a blindfolded face. What are you doing? What are you wearing? At this time, some girls heard worried. Become angry from embarrassment. In the end, it turned into a couple's fight. Again, upfront communication. The importance of agreeing on a script. The element of surprise role play. It may really surprise your partner. Don't cry because it is. For something he did when his brain was in stasis. Mentally strong people and skilled players. You don't worry too much about something that's not positive. Having an unexpected reaction. They just go along. Like talking to each other like you're innocent. Where is the teacher strange? Isn't that what school is all about? Didn't the teacher promise to help me with my math alone? I don't remember, the teacher is so annoying. I also prepared a thank you gift for the teacher. Then he glared at him with his little mouth puckered. Before the role play. So much for the preparation. We'll talk about some of the most popular role-playing scenarios in the next lecture.